Hello. Now, I want to be honest. This might be a mistake because my throat has been acting up and it feels like there's something in it internally and eternally. So, this is gonna suck. I've tried a couple of things, not drastic measures, but it's just more of annoyance. I know it goes away like after a day, but it's just like a feeling. It's cancer. Google always thinks everything is. But I had this before, so I just know it'll go away after a little bit, but I just also hate how it exists because then it makes me suffer. How you doing, Podium? Hope you're doing well. I wanted to get back on doing some art, and I thought, well, you know, I have an idea to draw. The problem is, well, there's not really a problem. So let me break it down while I'll switch to the clip soon in a sec. I'm just trying to sketch out because I feel really awkward when sketching out. Like, just the main body is the thing that takes a lot. My plan for the future bit. I'm living student life once more. Ooh, that's interesting. Student life. I am happy I'm not living it right now. I don't know if I'll go back to living student life again. I hope not. I'm pretty good with just like other people teaching me that also know, and I don't have to go through like classes and such. Maybe that's not as effective, but you know, whatever. How has been that life going for you, Podium? What are you even school lifing for? Why are you putting through the suffering of school life? I could theoretically go, I want to learn computer stuff, but if that's the case, I'll just learn it from YouTube and stuff. But I don't have the drive to learn that because I'm trying to learn art and pixel art and eventually how to code and working on other art related things and videos and such. So really, there's a lot to learn, honestly. And I don't want to just spend my life, well, I should probably spend my life looking at tutorials day after day, just gaining information over and over and over. I like to study the human brain. I shall study for the bar exam. What the exam is to enter an university. Okay, I see. An entrance exam, isn't it called? Well, at least usually in anime, at least. Which takes place in Japan. And we're talking about an English topic. Oh, hang on, phone's ringing. I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. What is... Oh, okay. That was weird. I got a notification afterwards that just said like take 5. I was just like, what? But I had more text. Okay, so what was I gonna say? So plans for next. I do want to do more art streams, and the art stream I'm gonna do is what I'm gonna try to catch up on a ton of art ideas I didn't get to do throughout the year. I don't want to like rush them or anything, but I do want to at least get them to a state. I'm actually going to switch to the art stuff. Actually, give me a sec. I'm gonna give a promotion to other stuff. My god. I really like the Powerpuff Girls waking up trend for some reason. It's really cute and adorable. But I don't want to just redraw them in your own style. I don't know if I want to do that, but it's really, really cute and I want to see more of it. Which the exam is much harder where I live because you have to get amazing scores in all subjects plus text regardless of the procession you seek. And that is why I do not like go to school. Or at least just the school in general, I guess. I'm gonna say. Okay. Give me a sec. Learning how to count again is fun. I am going to... This is an endurance run to see how far I can get without blowing my heads off because of how goddamn cold I feel. I'm not cold. I just feel a little iffy. That's the problem. Either way, here we are, and I think let's go ahead and put some music on. Because I like this music. Hey. Alright, so... a couple of things I want to go for. Let me open up Twitch chat because I can't see. There we go. Put it there. I got two browsers again. Hell yeah, because I got the Ethernet cable in. Alright. So I want to catch up by doing some art. Not on the side, but on... Let me move the mic a little bit too. I have not set up this correctly as much as I want. I want to catch up. There are lame dimension drawings I want to do. Deba's been actually making some lame dimension stuff. I forgot what for. I haven't asked. Maybe they brought it up one time. I don't know. So I'm thinking like, hey, I want to... There were some lame dimension character ideas I want to do too, and I would really much want to do that. And these are baby hands. Why? And... I thought streaming it would be like a very good kind of excuse to do it all. Like being able to have stream dedicated to just finishing up like a ton of random ideas. Because I thought that's what, like, I made the list, as I call it here and there, all the way back when. Like, I made the list originally to be like, okay, if I run out of ideas and motivation and stuff, I'll be like, okay, I'm just gonna fucking bring some of this in. I'll look at the list and see like, oh right, I remember I had that idea that I never finished or that I never did and stuff like that, and then I do it. And it worked well for that year, but for this year there were so many requests and ideas and stuff, and I just didn't have the time for any of it because of commissions and stuff, and I was just like, oh my god, how? So hopefully that gets rid of any regrets? I don't know. I think just some more like just plain ideas I had, because a lot of these were cool. I wanted to do the lame dimension with drawing the three girls because I want to talk about that soon. And there's another idea I had that I had multiple times over and over again, thinking like, man, that'd be cool, man, that would be cool, man, that would be cool. I don't think I'll draw that right now though, because I actually have a bit of, I wouldn't say trouble, but more of an interesting situation. I mentioned before someone that's been streaming, been playing Omori, and I said their name before. Actually, I'll just say it. Never mind. I was thinking like I don't want anyone to go and like spoil it or whatever, but either way, this streamer Alice Flare had been playing Omori, and I can't wait for that to be finished. Whenever they're done, they're feeling satisfied with Persona. And that's the problem, is that the drawing I want to do specifically spoils what she will be doing in Omori soon whenever she gets to it. So it's just like, I would want to do it, but what if she like comes into the stream and watches it, and it's like, oh, by the way, there's this thing about the game, probably shouldn't have seen it. That's just my own gripe, I guess. My own problem. In another hands, though, speaking about Omori, I think I've decided that I won't wait the entire month, or I won't wait until the day it was released to do stream. I think what I want to do is like actually have a when December hits, I'll start doing Omori streams, because I'm not going to spend like 12 hours a day, because that game is long, especially if they're doing not only side quests, but the extra content, and then talking about the game, and then doing, you know, different stuff. I also want to show off a little bit of the, like a mod, like the Riverine mod. Ravine, I'm going to call it Ravine because I don't know how to say it. The Ravine mod is pretty cool. I might even do a little bit of end roll, actually, now that I'm thinking about it, because I really appreciate how end roll just is more intense at times. And there's also the fact that I can very, very closely relate the themes of end roll to Omori so much, and I really want to talk about that because I think it's so freaking cool. I'll use this brush. Did my mic... Oh shoot, did my model... Was my model blocked by the camera the entire time? Whoops. Is it working now? Okay, there we go. I thought it was fine, and I saw it stuck there for a while. Whoops. Na 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 ba na na ba da. God, it's so cute. So that is my plan. I do plan to have some people. I might do it a lot sooner, because for more even, in terms of some people, they would be busy if it was around like actual Christmas. So, like MagFest is coming the year, you know, in the brand new year, and that's when Chair is preparing, and I did ask, and it was like, yeah, I definitely want him to be there to talk about his thoughts about the game, even though he will say a lot of mean stuff about Basil. Because I still do not believe how the hell he got to love Basil as much as he did. I literally cannot. I thought it was gonna be Sweetheart because of Rhapsody. And I keep forgetting actually that I've played Rhapsody before Omori. Before Omori. So my reactions to Sweetheart was like, I don't remember it as much because I keep forgetting that a major part of it was because of Rhapsody. Okay, let me explain. Rhapsody: A Musical Adventure is a PS1 game, and it's very, very, very childish. I wouldn't say girlish, even though it seems that way. It's very childish. Kinda at the same time, because the jokes they make, I don't know. It's really weird. It's like like there's some heavy stuff in there, and then there's like I don't even know how to explain like the themes that they go over again. But the best I can say is that like it's freaking bonkers. One of the main rivals is basically Sweetheart. This like rich girl, like she's your friend eventually, like she becomes like a big teammate to you, but it's still funny how when I saw that character I thought like, oh, it's that classic, you know, bitch tsundere character, you know, and then you know, you become friends and it's like, okay, that's fine, it's a good redemption arc or whatever. But then later on, then when I played Omori, it was just like, oh, Oh, I know exactly who's gonna love this character. I did not mean to pick the model. Okay. Stupid 3D, thinking so superior. I don't need you anymore. I don't know why I haven't deleted the layer yet. Da da da. Let me move. Oh yeah. Let's change the music to something else. Give me a sec. That it was the wrong. That was the wrong volume to turn off. Alright, let's get some Touhou in here. I had to check some of their settings, so that's why I was muted for a longer than usual. Here's the fucking thought that I was gonna trick people. Because I heard this theme and you know, not a lot of people knew about Omori when it immediately came out. So I thought I would download this theme, go on like a Touhou server and be like, oh my god, Touhou unused theme. That didn't go anywhere, but I thought it was funny. You know, like a moron. Like you, triangle nose. Triangle nose, superior nose. Ah man. Let's see, what else did I think? Well, I do want to record Bug Fables again soon. I'm getting to that. I will do it, and I need. Hang on. Constantly feeling sick. Constantly. God, it sucks so much. You never think about being thankful of not being sick until you get sick, and then you're like, oh god, I hate this so much. I don't even know if the ear should be that wide, considering she's facing this direction. But yeah, this is Alice Flare's model. I would want to show something else too, but I don't know if it's technically a spoiler of Persona 5 specifically. Not about her drawing or anything, but she's been streaming that, and I was drawing some artwork, and I was just drawing some commission work for someone else, and fucking I needed a reference to something. I needed some I need a reference of someone being hit, like a hit animation or a hit pose or something like that, you know, to like a window for chat when they get bonked or something like that, you know. I needed something like that, but it's hard to find one. And I wanted to do something with like the glasses flying off. Like, how do you have them get hit and have it be clear that the glasses like flew off in that impact? Because I thought if it, like, that's the only character that has glasses that I'm drawing from the others in the commission, I wanted to include the glasses as much as possible. So I remembered, because of Alice Flare's Persona 5 streaming, I went ahead and I remembered, like, wait a second, there's like a volleyball scene, right? And I know the context behind that volleyball scene. And so I got this photo of apparently like Joker, the main character, getting smack dab hit with the volleyball. And it's just like, oh Oh no. Like it was just perfect for some reason. It worked perfectly from what I needed. Cause like he has glasses, so his glasses falls out, and it was so good. And I love the screen cap I took. I don't think I have. No, I think I posted it. No, I don't want to move the 3D. Baka, Obimo. Did I know I posted in one of these servers. Okay, not in this one. Not in. Oh, I might have not posted it at all. Oh no, I did post it. So what I copy paste for the reference was this. And I like it way too much because I still find it really funny. I'm just gonna let that sit for a while because I like the blur effect it has too. Let me pick another song. Let's pick a Nanamori song. I haven't heard this in a while. Ball in his face. He is now ball face. But yeah, I used that as reference because that was the exact pose I needed, like the act of being smacked by a volleyball. And in the next few frames, his glasses fall out, so that was also like, oh, that's where the glasses should be when he gets hit. So again, another good placement. I don't know where to put the hand in this. Well, I kind of do, but it's kind of weird. I could just have it here floating. Da, 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 da. Took these nuts too seriously. Da, da, da. Oh wait, wrong song. I remember playing the DLC for the first time and like really being so confused about this song because I knew immediately what it's referencing, but also it blew out my brain because I keep thinking it's gonna do the Mario Galaxy part. Cody embarrasses his VTuber self and does a karaoke. Oh, embraces. I thought that said embarrassed. It's like, okay, I wasn't that embarrassed about it, even though I could be. Can I move the mic a little? No, I cannot. No. Think that's fine for the model? Yeah, that's fine. I don't think I'm not gonna try to focus on doing the karaoke or anything like that. I definitely don't want to do that. It was hard for me to even do like a real life karaoke with Chair and the others. Okay. I don't know any music other than video game music, and all I do is just hum to it. That's not really the best thing. Too late now. I will not. I refuse. You can't make me. The best you get is only on art streams, so you have to keep watching art streams to get small karaoke parts. You're a singer now? I'm a singer, except I never sing. Except this one time back in like 2000. Imagine being known for singing when you only sang one song. Why, that's just called a hot one-hit wonder. Is it? I forgot. You do one song, you become a singer. I don't know that's how it works, but okay. Ba-da, ba-da, ba-na-na-na-na-na-na. Mute my mic really quick again. I don't know what they call it, like summoning sickness. That's what I got right now. Actually, let me remove a couple of these. I hope they don't affect the other thing. Oh. When's the next gambling Genshin Impact stream? I have uninstalled Genshin Impact, so never. I know I kinda installed it just because of Oliver, and then made her play the English server, restarting our progress. But she's in school now, so I don't have to worry about that anymore. I still stand by it. I still really do not like Genshin Impact. The only way they can get me to come back is if they made a buy option for all the characters. Just a straight up buy all the characters. That would be the only reason why I would come back to it. Grinding, sure, okay, fine. Dungeon crawling, sure, again, it's not my thing, but I would like it with friends. But I want to play as a lot of the other girls, okay? Come on, don't exclude the girls from me. I need my lolly squad. I shouldn't be saying that. But I want my lolly squad, alright? You shouldn't embrace gambling in this shit. No, I play TF2. I know exactly why I shouldn't embrace gambling addiction. I only have like very few items in that game. Like it's something to customize, but barely like a lot of even more cosmetics. Na na na. I gamble something different. It's called buying a game and see if it's good. Like I said, I bought that fucking Sword Art Online game for very cheap now that the sales ended. And it was fine. It wasn't great, but it was just like, yeah, this kept my attention for about 15 seconds. Okay, and more honestly, it was still fun and I did keep playing, but mainly because I did enjoy, like, I wanted to get, obviously, some loot outfits, and the Russian winter outfit, that was so cool. But aside from that, like, it wasn't really that, I felt most heartbroken that you couldn't do open world stuff with other players. I really, really hoped that was the case. The open world in the tags was a bit of a lie. Unless Tofu and I didn't figure it out, I don't think you can do open world stuff with other players. I really wanted just a big land, even if it wasn't that big. Okay, you know what, even small, big, I just wanted some land that you could just freely explore in and see other players just randomly running around. But that wasn't the case, so yeah, it sucked. Okay, well, again, it didn't suck, it was fun for a little bit. But I still hate that it didn't do what I thought it was going to do. And I was completely kind of misled by the little tags. Even though technically it was correct, it was technically open world, but... Sorry to hear you bought an SAO game. It wasn't that bad. Again, it wasn't that bad. It's still a fun game. I skipped all the story. As long as you skip, the cutscenes are skippable. So just skip all of that and just explore and shoot to your heart's content. It was fun, okay? That part was fun. Okay, I'm back. Ah, God, I'm sick. I've accepted it now, but I already took some, like, painkillers and, I don't know. Just play Final Fantasy, bro. I would, but I don't like that description. That description scares me, because, again, that's, like, a dedication. And I'm still not sure. I'll have to look very much into the mechanics of Final Fantasy XIV and see, like, is both gameplay, player, and world-wise. And plus, I want to play with friends too. So getting other people involved in that when a lot of them don't have the time to do that is scarce. So unless I meet up with random players, you know. That's just what I know from MMOs. So if... And again, subscription service like kind of worries me a lot too, because then that's a dedication. I'm not just buying the game and then playing it whenever I can. That's a cold heart dedication. Like, this is something I have to be, you know, doing for a while. I don't know. I'll have to see. I'll have to see. It's definitely a thing that I just have to see. Let's. Da 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 da. Na 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 na. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Torso. I do have a. I kind of had a lolly reference, so no wonder like the body is a bit too small. Oh, that line's gonna fuck me over, isn't it? I did not want... What the hell? There you go. This looks a little better. I mean, it depends on the price. Isn't it like almost full price? I don't know. Oh, Pudding, you can go check. You can go check for me how much is the subscription stuff and all that kind of stuff, because maybe I'll consider it. Maybe. Also know that, you know, I don't know a lot of Final Fantasy, so anything that's like a reference to that, like if it's themed around Final Fantasy, I will have no clue what is this, what is that, especially if they depend on it, but they probably don't. I'm not gonna go into that again though. I've been going through that all the time. I see it like this: if I buy a $10 subscription, I'm going to get 10 hours of fun gameplay. If I get more, I continue. If it stops, I just cancel. I only need to play every single day. I guess that's a fair way to say it. That's probably right on. Maybe I'll try a free trial, see how it goes if it has one. But I'll still figure it out. Sec. This music goes in hard. Despite that this level isn't as interesting as the music makes it seem, it's still like a pretty nice piece of music and all. Wait, should I reference the fact that Alice Flare's model does not have any legs? And just like not draw legs. There, no legs, no. 30 days is $13 for the subscription. Why 13? That's like the unlucky number. Okay. No. Na da da da. Da 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 da. Na 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 na. La da da. La 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 la. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Guess I could try this brush today. Na 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 na. Da 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 da. I guess I could talk about another game too. Recently, Paul has sent me a video of a demo for a Patapon balance patch. Apparently, someone is making a completely overhaul of Patapon 3 to balance things out. Now, the test, however, is playing it from scratch. That's what I need to know for sure. I want to see if it actually fixes the problems that I had, which I know some. I know. I won't get too deep into it this time, but I'm hoping. I know like things like enemy animation is like enemy battle, like attack animations and stuff, maybe a little too far on the list. But I'm just hoping for a general like everything seems like you can do it and like one try or somewhat, you know, because in normal Patapon. Patapon 2 even. There is only one real big difficulty spike, and that just requires you to get more and level up your Patapons a little bit. But it's just one. Patapon 3 has a lot more, and while some problems are solved, for example, you can actually level up more than once. So instead of trying to go from level 1 to 2 and then the 3 and the 4, if you just have the experience, it will bump you up from 1 to 4 immediately. And that's a really, really welcome change. Oh my god, that's so nice. At least from a Hero Ball. I haven't found it myself yet because I'm playing the game over again. But I also need to see as well, you know, does the game still find fair? Is it fair for some enemies? You know, do you still feel like you're struggling while still succeeding at the very end? You know. I'm not gonna expect, obviously, that like every single battle is a victory, but I'm hoping for at least a lot less failures just based on not having the correct equipment or something like that. You know. I'm just hoping for some bit of like, oh, hey, this was easier than I remember, or like level design being changed a little bit where this thing doesn't instantly kill me, you know. Why are the dogs barking so much? God, I swear. They keep making me want to like get up and see what's looking around. It's probably nothing. Patapon 3 is just a power fantasy game. Well, so is Final Fantasy 2. Final Fantasy 2 is the same thing as long as you were, you know, just go unarmed and then you'll beat the ever-living shit out of everything. Oh yeah, I hope the dogs aren't annoying that much. I swear it's not bad games as the feature of the theme of the game. I swear that's not weak story writing. That's just to show that death is permanent or something. It's not a weak story point that the hero suddenly dies randomly and now the main character is no longer relevant. I kept thinking of, is there a way I can make a story like that work? Because for a lot of people know about, and I hope the dogs stop barking soon. Everyone knows of like, you know, well, not everyone, but most people know about Minecraft Hardcore from PBG and all that kind of stuff. And I really like that series. Kind of sucks that I don't enjoy it anymore now because it's very dramatized. But either way, I thought, can I turn that into a manga? Can I turn this kind of game show-esque, you know, video series into a manga of characters that you don't know who's going to be, you know, alive at the end, if they're even going to succeed the mission. I might write it. I might illustrate it a little bit, see how it goes. Maybe some short stories, I don't know. I do want to get to drawing like comics and such, even though I know that's a lot of hard work. That takes a lot of time. I still really want to give it a try, give it a go, because I do have some ideas of my own. The music's quiet. Let me change it. Give me a sec. Oh, that's a lot of tweets. What is this? Oh yeah, nice to just see a tweet. I want to read this. Give me a sec. Oh yeah, that's definitely is kind of a bad tag. That's setting yourself up for failure. Sorry. I was just reading a tweet that Alice Flair retweeted about someone going to low effort mode just because they're not getting any like views or anything. Put this music on. It's kind of quiet, but I enjoy it, and nonetheless. I think killing me characters is normally terrible unless you have something better to replace it. Well, if it's a theme finale for his character arc, yeah. So that's the interesting thing that I want to test out. Like, I mean, there are three things I think about killing off a character. One is obviously they completed the character arc and they have no other reason for being there. Second is if their death complements another character's arc. Usually. The third one is if it matters to the audience that they're dead. Like it has either a story reason or an emotional reason for both the characters, the story, or the audience. Give me a sec again. I hate being sick, by the way. Okay, I'm back. But just bumping and moving around really detracts on mic, huh? I'm gonna have to fix that so it only tracks my voice. Hopefully the music is, you know, hearable and it's fine. Thinking back to the hardcore, like, you know, series back in YouTube, you know, there really isn't like a character arc as much. I get, like, you know, they just die suddenly. Sometimes it's through a bad mistake, sometimes through being cocky. It just happens. I want to see if that could not work. Like, I know a story is different from like a game show, but if the story is a game show like vibe, would that still work? You know, would that still work if the... Hey, let me put it in this perspective. I'd like, you know, a lot of those anime series that is all cheerful and happy, and then like it slowly devolves into a more serious, like chaotic stuff because, you know, what's going on is actually really bad. Think that, but even though the beginning is literally what it is, like a fantasy setting, like the, you know, the intro, the story, it brings the introduction that yes, it is a fantasy. These characters are gonna go fight something. You know, people say, oh, it's dangerous, no one has ever finished it or whatever, or something like that. Think that, but then have the have the characters be jokey and fun at the beginning, but as more people die out, they get more and more serious. because that's the vibe from the hardcore series in PBG. That had that effect. Like if you notice, if you watch the entire series, I guess like every single season and so on, like at first a death was like really hilarious to someone and they just moved on, but the more and more people die, the more it becomes serious. And the seasons that came after, you know, more and more, they got more emotional over deaths. It became more of a bigger problem. It would like to also foreshadow during this happy section. I could, yeah, I could do like, I want to do also like false foreshadowing, like there's some red herrings. Like maybe a character is like afraid of heights, or a character repeatedly gets hit with one hand, and it's like, oh, that character's losing an arm. Or maybe a character trips, and it's like, oh, that character is going to definitely trip in the final battle, but or like something like that in the combat sense, but then actually dies from another reason, for another character trait. Ah, my throat hurts. Ah, my throat hurts. It's not fucking much. It doesn't hurt that much, but when I talk a lot, definitely does now. Okay, where was I? Yeah, Bad Omen's good. Those are nice. But I definitely want to include that fact that like these characters are trying to get through, and like everyone has arcs. Maybe, well, I could spoil. It's not gonna happen until like a couple of 100 years, and it's not the entire thing. So I can give an example, like a character that considers themselves useless and they don't really do much on the team, but the other characters still like their support. Maybe they're like a support character, but they can't really do much when they're in danger or something like that. They wish they could do more. And imagine their character arc is realizing that, you know, you could say maybe the character arc is, when it comes to support, maybe if you're not doing that much, do something that gives the upper hand, even if it costs their own life. Can't believe you're spoiling me about a story that doesn't exist at the moment. Like imagine someone being like fighting some like skeletons or something, like arrow shooting or whatever, and he's about to be killed, and the supporter can't do anything. Like the support girl can't do anything about it, so she jumps in, takes the hit for him, and like says it's like, at least I was useful for something or something like that. That's a lame example that probably might not be used, but it's an idea of like that kind of stuff. Like it's kind of a character arc of a character that, you know, seemed as useless, then actually be like a help, like making another character that's more useful survive, making them useful in the process. I don't know, something like that, probably. What I really like but I also want to have, the other thing I want is a mixture of deaths, okay? With this theme going of anyone or everyone dying, it's possible to have stuff like emotional death, like emotional deaths, or just sudden combat deaths. Like imagine the group is chilling, everyone thinks it's safe, and then suddenly one guy dies out of nowhere to break the action, and everyone just starts panicking. A death that makes the team realize, oh god, we need to really prepare for the next one, or something like that. If you know hardcore PBG's hardcore number 5, I believe, of Minecraft, that the second to last death is really fucking like Oh man, that came out of nowhere. That's a type of death I want to include. And it completely changes, like alters the plan of everything. Let's see, what's another type of death that I had in mind? Emotional sudden combat. Ones that breaks like the game just got real moment. There's another type of death, but I forgot what it was. What I definitely do not want to have is any like just useless, like pointless deaths. As much as I love Season 5, I think Season 5 is the best Minecraft hardcore series for PvG and all. The one thing that sucks so much is they sacrifice so many people to try to get blaze powder and blaze rods and nether warts for potions, only for them to not use it because the guy that's left does not know how to and just ignores it completely. So all those deaths become immediately wasted, and I find that super hilarious and also kind of sad. What's that noise? Cute story. I'm seeing more stuff on Twitter. There's a lot of Japanese, I guess. Alright. That's just one idea of a manga series that will never happen. Probably if I start a manga series, for sure, it might actually just be like freaking a Link Dimension or something small. I still have the idea of like a Lucky Star, a modern Lucky Star story. Like, think about it, a story of Lucky Star, just, you know, in modern day. I really, not only do I really think that would be interesting to see how the girls would react in my own mind, but also I really want to do a one-shot parody. like you know the dream section in Lucky Star, right? When what was her name? Kagami. When Kagami has a dream section and like Konoto's the witch that gets her through it or whatever and stuff like that. I really want to have a one-shot one where Konoto just is the god of the computer just playing at her desk and Kagami is Nico. When a Lucky Star character proceeds to say poggers and internet memes. Probably. But I don't want it to just be that. I want it to be more of an evolved like form, you know? Like, a lot of the jokes is based on recording anime, not like... Imagine Konoto complaining about streaming services instead, or imagine the characters dealing with more social anxiety. Because there's a lot of like social anxiety anime now. Well, I'll say a lot, but there's like a couple now, right? There's a couple of socially anxiety like anime themes and stuff. Like Komi, I mean Komi is the big one, but I think there's another one that does it better. Like the one that's like the girl with the bear and the blonde hair friend. That one's another one I should watch that probably. So imagine like what was Kagami's sister? Whoever her name is. Imagine her as well. But like she's completely more socially like angsty, where she doesn't have friends outside of her sister and stuff. I mean, like think about it. We only see the 4 girls and the other 4 girls from the alternate group. So imagine, like, we don't get to see if they had any other friends. So it's completely reasonable to think that the sister really does not have anyone else aside from the friends her sister already made. You know, it's not that far-fetched to think of that, right? I guess preferred feeling to feel while watching cartoons on my screen anxiety. It's a hot topic. But I just like that concept because it's something that, you know, it wasn't brought up back then. At least as much. But I also do have just some you know, basic modern day jokes. Just like the memes leaking through the world. And anime being more prevalent and stuff. I was thinking, like, I wonder what would be about, like, the teacher. Like, the teacher, I think the joke with the teacher is one that she's single. And that's the entire joke, which is, oh god, you guys, like, you suckers, you writers are so sad. But she's also, like, a gamer, like Konata, but she's a teacher, so I really wish there was more banter between her and Konata. I really like this ideology where, yeah, she plays games just like Konata, but she knows when enough is enough and has to go back to work. So I really wanted to see that dynamic go through a little bit more. The police girl is fine too, but I don't have any ideas for her. Well, unless I was gonna make a ton of... I'll think about that in the back burner. I want an official anime girl in an anime making the poggers face. It probably exists somewhere. It probably exists somewhere. Who knows? What did I do? Oh god. Oh, that's tiny! Did I? Oh, I switched the board a little bit. Actually, hang on, this is fine. Can make this slightly bigger so the black border doesn't come in. That just made it worse. Yeah, that's fine. 1-to-1 recreation of Poggers Japan edition. What are you trying to furry? That's Alice Flair's model. That's your damn fault, Putty. I'm gonna keep talking. I'm gonna talk about this super exciting thing that you could not sleep. You know, that's right. I'm gonna talk about Among Us, and you won't be able to hear it or see it. Can't you believe it? Can't you believe I'm finally talking about Among Us and how it has new update? And you're gonna miss out. You're gonna miss out, Podium. And you're gonna feel super bad. The thing you definitely left. Let's save this so I don't accidentally delete it later. I'll just use a black one to pay the stream back. It can't hurt me if I can't see it. You hurt yourself. I might stop streaming actually soon. This sickness is getting to me real badly. I'll change the music one last time though. That louder. There we go. Let's see if I can finish the line art. What other ideas that I had? I still want to animate. That's still one thing I want to do so badly. I do want to start to learn how to animate and do so. I might do like a pair, if you know that guy that's like suddenly got really, really popular because of that Poggers animation. I might do a couple of meme stuff, maybe. I'm not sure. But I definitely want to fucking... There are two plans. One is to animate one thing. I forgot what was that one thing. Oh yeah, the Cherno Dojin that was never finished. I do want to finish that. Start that. I do want to animate and see if I can make it very anime-ish. I doubt I can. I doubt I would be able to. But I'll try my best to make it as anime as possible. I'm gonna have to watch a ton of like anime behind the scenes, like how they draw it, how they do the anime effects and all that kind of stuff. But it'll all be worth it. I definitely want to make that, you know, shine, I guess. I'll get rid of this now. I don't need that anymore. Shine. I just really like that Dojin's like Cherno and Reimu's, or Reimu and Cherno's, I forgot which one's first. 1, 2, 3. I'm just sad it was never finished. All the other Toho stuff, okay, whatever, it's fine. You know, I could just match it. I don't need this animated. But that one is really cute, even if it's you know, it's Toho, so it's a weird shipping pairing. But at the same time, I really like it because it just gives depth to Cherno and it gives a little depth to Reimu. So it's just like, I think it's just a really funny dynamic, and I'm just sad it was never finished. So what I hope to accomplish is, one, you know, at least the first book animated, see how it goes from there. That's all I expect. What I expect is trying to get just the first book animated, see if I can... I'm gonna try to see if I can get people to voice it, though I doubt that, because one, I barely know any Japanese, and second, I barely know any people that voice act, so that's gonna suck. Definitely that's gonna pay for a while. Or if I get into free ones, but you know, I doubt that's very that's gonna be hard to find. Just being like, hey, can you voice this for free? I'll pay you in imaginary coconuts. I doubt that's not gonna be a really big sell, but either way. Aside from that too, though, I just hope that if it's animated and it gets popular enough, that would make the creator want to fucking make the final part again, or at least tell the script of what the final part was. As I just want to know, you know, even if it's just text that on the Google Sheet that's like ramblings of like how the story's gonna end. I just want a conclusion of what it was supposed to go down, what epic fight happened, who got the ass beaten, and like what's the happily ever after, you know. That's all I care about. I'll pay exposure that you'll never have. That's a dirty way of saying it too. It sucks. That's a very dirty way of saying it. What I expect is just, you know, book one to just be animated and that's it. We leave it forever and we put it in the we just throw it in the closet and throw away the keys. What I hope would happen is that it gets popular enough to do a second one. And maybe a third one, I don't know, fucking... That's a lot of hard work on my part to animate the entire thing, so hopefully I'll probably get some helpers at that point. And then get the creator to be like, okay, I'm gonna work on the last book, and then we could have a conclusion. That would be nice. La 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 la. But I seem to realize how much hard work goes into it, but I still believe it's possible because people have done some amazing stuff, and I will still give it a try. I'd be scared of doing it if it wasn't for the fact that Chair just exists and he has this perpetuating energy that's just like, I'm gonna do whatever the fuck I want even if I'm brand new at it. La 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 la. Oh, you know, there was also that Yume Nikki multiplayer game that came out that I played for a little bit. It was interesting. It definitely, like, obviously isn't, like, super amazing. It's just a chat room, basically, just when you're in the same room. But it was still cool to just hang out in a Nexus and just see people just run by and everything. Who pinged me? Oh. I'm watching on me Switch. How's the Switch version going for you? Of course, everyone is coming now. Now that I'm like thinking, now that I'm almost done with the line art. Hi, Errant Bunny and Pofu. How are you guys doing? I am sick. Or maybe I feel sick, but I feel like I am sick. So this was a terrible idea, but I really wanted to get drawing done. Last time, like yesterday, family went to some stores and they wanted me to come. So I was just like, I have drawing stream, but oh no, not even that actually. Chair was doing his race. So by the time I got back and thought like I could go do a drawing stream, they were doing the race. And it's just like, I don't want to like not watch it because Chair wanted me to watch it. So I just went and watched the stream and didn't stream. So I really planned to stream this day. Then I feel entirely sick. So everything sucks and everything is agony. God damn it, why does this happen? But I'm gonna truck through. I'm gonna draw this line art and then I'm gonna peace out. Relax a bit, probably, and just watch YouTube videos till time ends. How are you guys doing yourselves? Hopefully not sick like I am, because I feel super sick. Not super sick. I have energy. I did Ring Fit Adventure earlier. I thought maybe like tea could help me. I thought maybe exercise could help me. I did a couple of things. Nothing really worked. Oh well, I guess rest really is the best medicine, but it still sucked, but I wanted to get at least some work done. I was also planning later on in Name Dimension to make a VC and do some Hazuki work finally after so long not doing any sprite work and everything, but now because I feel this way, I don't think I want to do it. Just woke up. Good morning. Good morning. Hope this soothing music makes you wake up early in the morning and get you riled up. Do you feel the energy of this calming, sleepy music of dreams? I'm not helping. Brain is mush. Brain is indeed a mush for myself too. It is big mush. Actually, you know what? Let me cheat here for a second. Here's what you do. You go to your airbrush tool, you get the heart brush. You see that beautiful heart right there? So cute heart. You see that you crush it into the depths of hell like you want to, like this. And then you just keep crushing it the way you want it. Just keep destroying absolutely the fuck out of this heart. And there you go. You got a heart. There you go. Perfectly. It's amazing. Oh, Sony TV is here too. Hi, Sony. How are you doing? Hope you're doing good. I'm not doing good at all, though, because I'm sick. Hopefully you're not sick. There we go. We'll give it some 3D effect. So now it looks 3D-ish. Maybe we'll color it gray. There we go. Just like my ex. Why is everyone coming here now? Of course. I'll finish this line art and then I'm gonna go ahead to a rest because I feel iffy. But thanks to everyone for being here. I'll definitely continue more. I want to do more art streams soon before the year ends because I had a lot of ideas I want to finish up. If you'll mind repeating, I have fucking a Lame Dimension like the trilogy, I guess. Do we call it a trilogy? Just got back from work, resting for a bit before doing MMO things. Ooh, very nice. We were actually talking about MMOs recently. Podium, or was it? Yeah, Podium. Podium telling me to try Final Fantasy the 14. I think that's what it is. The MMO one, just to see how I'd like it. So I do want to interact with other people and hang out in a chill game, but MMOs also seem like a commitment thing, and it's kind of hard. So I'll see from that. See how I enjoy it. Maybe after a little test run. For the Link Dimension games, do we call it a trilogy if we're counting Quarter Game, Super Lachop, and Hazuki? Because I want to do this thing where, like, I'll have to explain it when I draw it, but I wanted to draw that since like the beginning of the year, and I never got a chance to because I'm lazy, but also because other stuff kept piling on. Who knew the draw list I had to keep me productive, so I never like ran out of stuff to draw in case I didn't know what to do at the moment, actually hindered me because there were so many drawings I felt overwhelmed and I didn't want to do any of them. I'd call it the Lame Collection. That would be kind of funny, and it would also be nice to have it all packaged in one collection. So it, you know, I don't think we have to do that though. I think it's, you know, unless it's being like Switch or something. Like if it was on consoles or like repackaged in like some exclusive thing, then it would be considered that for an updated copy. But I think it's fine how it is. I don't think. I think it'd still be separate. I think it'd still be sold for $1. Wait, hang on. Okay, if Super Lachop and let's say Hazuki, I don't want Hazuki to just be $1, but if Hazuki was $1, just as Super Lachop and Quarter Game, since it's past $1 threshold, why wouldn't it just cost $2.25? That way, Super Lachop and Hazuki is $1, but the Quarter Game is finally worth a quarter. Hey, like, huh? Right? Is that a clever idea? Oops, I didn't mean to check the body all the way up there. That is a kind of stupid idea, though. Give me a sec, I'm gonna go look at a reference real quick. Oh, this reference works a lot better, actually. Well, it would have helped out the hair. Yeah, I guess I can fix that later in rendering. No, it's not a big deal. feeling of being sick is such... Ooh, who did that? Nori! Hosting with one viewers. Hi, Nori. K92. I have to say the numbers, otherwise it's rude. Oh shit, I didn't say the underscore. Damn it! Oh no, I hope I wasn't rude to you. Nori, I hope I wasn't rude to you. I didn't say the underscore. Don't kill me, please. I swear. I wasn't being disrespectful. Nori Mafia comes into my door the next day. How are you doing? Doing alright? Not being sick like I am? I'll leave the tail for... I'll line it. Well, what I need a sketch for is the shorts. That's the problem. That's the bigger problem. Gonna nom. Oh, just a nibble. Nibbling is fine. I love when rabbits nibble. Like a lot of animals do that to just show like affection and such. Please go for it. No one's stopping you. But the problem is I don't know how to do shorts in a pose like this because the reference pose I got for this was with a skirt. So this is what in the art business I'd say is kind of awkward. I'll make do. Like my favorite thing is the baby hippo gif. Green line, my one eye, one arm, one leg, smug bunny girl. Oh yeah, the one with the small hat. Can Pofu, can we have that? Can we have the hat having a tinier hat on top of it? Because I think that'd be amazing. Or you could do that in a separate draw. I just really want the hat to have a smaller, tinier hat. If it's difficult to draw shorts, just don't. It's the reference. That's what she's wearing. I can't just have her wear nothing. That would be hot, but also that would be extremely rude, and I hope she's not watching right now. Coward. You're calling me a coward. I'm trying to be safe with the Twitter or the Twitch guidelines. Why does everyone want me banned? They want me to draw lewd stuff. I just want to draw wholesome stuff because I'm wholesome. I'm pure. I'm pure, right? I'm not pure. I need to play off. Need to get that purification in progress. Wait, are links allowed? Should I whisper? Unless you want to, I'm going to give talk about. It's art. It's supposed to be lewd. Go ahead and send it. If you just let me know beforehand, then it works. Oh, that's a cute hippo gif. They're so scary, man. They usually are scary. Like fucking. They're the tanks of the world, and they like fucking physics break in the water to swim properly. It makes no sense. Hippos are the true speedrunners. But they're cute when they're baby. Well, they're cute. They're cute actually. Just as an adult too. It's when they open their mouths. The second they open their mouths, it's like, oh god, fuck shit. I don't want to deal with this anymore. Yeah, though. Yeah, no. Yeah, no, those teeth, oh lord, god. But the strength they have too is just fucking like, what? If we can genetically modify animals, can we genetically and it would be terrible if we did. That's actually, never mind. That's terrible. I'm not gonna finish that sentence. This is bothering me so much when I can't get a line right. I know I could have vector lines and Like if I had vector lines, I could probably just do this and then and like, oh look at that, oh fuck, wait. And be like, fuck. And be like, oh okay, there we go. There, I fixed the line. There we go. Perfect. I mean, I guess I could just do that and then I could just edit the line. I could just merge the line. Never mind, actually. This works perfectly. And merge. Now it's in the same layer. Sometimes I have the difference between vector layers and regular paint layers. But it's like even the vector layers have its own annoyances when it comes to overlapping different lines and getting the exact pixel you want removed. So unless you like to avoid, you know, random pixels everywhere, then go for vector lines. Witchcraft. I just know my skills. Also, I don't know how these shorts are supposed to go. So I'm looking at the reference and it's like, okay, I got this part there, but they're like very tiny shorts too. But I don't want to do them so short that it's barely covering nothing. So I'm just like, well, they have a belt here somewhere. So I'll just do this, make it go up, make it go back around. And then I'll have, they have this weird thing where, okay, they have the belt and then there's this rectangle down here. That's not a good rectangle. There's rectangle down here. Like this. A little bit of an indent. And then like part of the belt goes to the back. And it's just like, what is that for? I don't know. Vector layer, funny thing. What is a vector layer? It is, well, I can't actually show it off. Give me a sec. Let me do this really quick. There you go. That kind of looks somewhat. Okay, yeah, you know what, that works. So a vector layer is, let me I'll go up there, make sure everything's fine. Okay, so I'm gonna on transform clip really quick. How do I reset? No, that's the game border. Don't do that. Transform, reset. I'm gonna put it at the very top. Okay. So like, right here, there's like, you know, you have raster layer. And then you have a vector layer. Raster layer is the normal drawing, and you draw, you paint, you do all that kind of stuff. But vector layer, the one with the little box that you can see, that's like the same thing. You can still draw normally, but it has dots to show that where they belong. And you can move the dots to change the line. So you see, I have this tool here that drags the lines like this. So I can kind of like touch and drag as I will. It's pretty useful sometimes. And I think there's a set, I was told there was a setting that could also change the brush on a whim. I don't know what setting that is though, so I'll catch up to you on that later. But that's what a vector layer is, and it's kind of helpful sometimes. It can help. I need to go back. There we go. It's helpful sometimes. It definitely has its uses. It's just a little bit weird to get used to. What is this layer? Oh, that's. Oh, okay. Whatever. Different layers is good for a reason as well. Yo, one day I'll learn and get used to use CP. I told you, like, Pofu, I would definitely teach you if you have the time. Just let me know, and I could teach you all the settings and everything to get comfortable. I don't think that word means what you think it means. Oh, Aya. Looks professional and you have less parts to have. Oh. It says clear and crisp no matter how big you blow it up. It's always made me wow. Yeah, it can be weird. The hard part that I don't like about it sometimes is that if it overlaps with another vector line, it's kind of hard to pick the one you want. And the other thing is sometimes when you delete, like erase it, it erases the points. So if you erase a couple of the points, it will, you know, it would look weird, it'll look more jagged, and you have to just redraw the line again. Like if you want, like I could just delete it here, but if that was a vector layer, it would like be a little bit more harder to get exactly what I want erased. So there's good and bad things about it. Sometimes I use fully vector layers, sometimes I use fully raster layers. It just depends on like what I'm feeling for. It just depends on what problem do I want to deal with today. What issue do I want to hassle with? That I want to yell at? Answer: none of them, but I have to pick one, so. And I mean, you could also just do what I did, where, you know, some layers I have the raster layer, and some layers I have the vector layers, and I could just merge them later if I need them both. But, you know, I still haven't mastered this program yet, just like I haven't mastered art, but someday I will. Someday I will master this. And then I will become known as the greatest swordsman in Aincrad history. Wait, that's not outline, never mind. La, 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 la. I think, oh, aside from the tail, let me add some more black in there to give it some depth. Can't even pronounce my words properly, but is that normal or is that from the sickness? Who knows at this point? Oops, don't want to delete that. Wrong layer. Still wrong layer. There it is. Yeah, you reminded me to play SAO the other day. Yeah, I just did that out of funniness. Like, I saw you were playing a game, and I was just like, it would be funny if I send Pofu an invite for Sword Art Online. I kind of wanted to explain, but at the same time, I was just like, yeah, I'll just leave him alone. Let him figure it out on his own. I like how Sword Art Online is supposed to be the open world game of dreams, and yet being not like that at all when people try to actually make it into a game. You can definitely tell, yeah, people that make those kinds of cheap knockoff stuff just like does not care about the IP at all. Now, games that actually do care, like, oh man, you got a good tie-in video game, good thing that actually makes sense in the series and all that kind of stuff. Bad ones, yeah, they don't care at all. It's not that, like, it's the funny thing that I realize now, it's not in the level of, are they competent, yes or no? It's a matter of, do they even care? So, like, I got that mentality that whenever there's a bad game being made by some developer for a tie-in studio, it's not that that's their best work, it's just that they really don't fucking care. That was the face, this one was the eyes. I'll make another one for the tail, and this time I'll name it tail, so I know which one it is. There's a, you know that anime, or that manga series, or whatever you want to call it, called Spice and Wolf? Actually, hang on, just give me a sec, let me hold that thought. Alright, you know that anime, Spice and Wolf? I really didn't get it, honestly. Like I remember it. I remember some scenes in it. I remember the characters. I guess I only know the two characters actually. I know some of the plot points, but like I don't understand it much. Like, there's the whole deal with money or something, and like she can tell lies or something like that. And like there was this huge breakup point, and then they got together again, and then it was like, I don't know. I was just like really like, okay, I guess it was an anime I watched, and then I was just like, I was hoping I would like it enough to see like the next part, because isn't there like a little, like the next book or something like that, next chapter deals with the daughter they have or something, and I thought like, you know, that's pretty cool, I like that, but I didn't like it enough to keep reading or keep watching. It just happens sometimes. Sometimes things are just too intellectual for me. Unfortunately, I just like big plot, and that's it. That's just how it works. I remember hearing about it a bunch when I was younger, along with Fruits Basket and some other few mangas and anime. I never heard of Fruit Baskets. That's what I'm gonna look into the books. Despite all my talks of anime, I still haven't watched the one anime Chair and the others recommended me. From this point, I still, even though I keep reminding myself, I gotta watch it, I gotta watch it, I gotta watch it eventually, I still don't end up watching it. I'll do it tonight. You know what? Fuck it. I'll do it tonight. I'll watch one episode of it and see if it hooks me in. Maybe 2 or 3 and see if it hooks me in. And if it does, then I don't need to worry about the rest. I'll just constantly remember myself. Because everyone needs that hook. Everyone needs that hook to be like, yeah, I'm going to watch this through the entire end no matter what. As long as you get that hook in, you are golden. You don't have to try about, you know, wowing the audience. The hard part is the beginning. Then the hard part is the middle, and then the hard part is the. You know what? Nothing's the hard part. Everything about it. Nothing about it is easy. Everything is the hard part. Wait, which one? Oh, it's called Welcome to the NHK, something like that. So I need to. Oh shit! I need to watch that. This pen sometimes acts this way, where it doesn't like to be lifted that much. But I did just fully charge it before the stream, so I don't know what's going on with it. But either way, there you go. I guess I could draw. Hang on. I guess I could draw some text real quick. Let's get. Nah, let's not get a cursive. Let's get a cursive like. Cause that's kind of cursive. That's kind of not. I want to download more fonts, more things that is like more readable and stuff. Let's see. Not manga. I don't want the manga font. That's like opposite of what I want. A Mori game, Pixel. I downloaded so many video game fonts. Such a nerd. Oh, which one's a cursive one? Hang on. I'll check it out maybe once I get past the hard part. I just saw, okay, I guess I'll choose the one I saw in the beginning. There you go. You know what, also, let me... Yeah. Have it a little bit this way. Then a jug gets drawn. Well, not today. I'm gonna stop here because my nose sucks and my throat hurts. So I'll try drawing more later on because the plan is that I want to get through some quick drawings and a Mori idea I have, the Lane Dimension idea I have, and just going down the list that I had over the years that I really want to finish drawing, just all as a stream thing. I wanna do more art streams. I've been missing that a lot. Just like I have been everything. I want to get back into the action. But I'm gonna head out. Please do not be sick. It sucks. Devote your time to realizing how gracious and don't take not being sick granted. Take I don't even know. Just be happy for not being sick if you're not sick. And if you are sick, I hope you get better soon because it sucks. Okay. I'll pause the music real quick, and then we'll head for ratings. Because there is 8 people rating right now. Or not 8 people rating. 8 people streaming right now. Nine Margin is doing Animal Crossing. Oh yeah, I gotta do my dailies in Animal Crossing too. Deba's doing War Thunder. Oh, Lily Blue. You know what? Okay, Deba and Lily Blue are doing a collab, it seems. Yes, they are. So let's go and do Lily Blue, since they are not as well known as Deba is. I think. Maybe. Well, we did Deba before anyway. Oh well. Anyway, next time, next stream, hopefully if I'm feeling better, I'll definitely go ahead and do more streams. And you'll get to see some of the other art ideas I've been holding out since the beginning of the year. Because I suck. See you guys. Till next time.